Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't...
Join the Aramites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready? Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna...
I gotta admit, it's bold.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk.
You're making...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Come on, don't give me that face. I know
That's what I wanted to hear. Well, Traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite...
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's...
Paimon's a
To be honest, I feel the same. Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here to... Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be...
Yes, she did. But I think my point, our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve... I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more...
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of...
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of this. We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in...
Speaking of the...
Of course. Compared to the mercenary, but the advantage of not being a mercenary is that just think about that mercenary who lost his mind.
Well, being a scholar is also a...
I'm not like the...
This guy.
All intellectuals are... Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge. You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries but the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed, come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the truth. The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you?
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused... At least, that's what Tainari told... Wait a second.
Ah, you've connected the dots.
But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution?
You mean, it's related to the scene you...
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser... To make sure we're still on track, I would...
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base.
I thought we agreed on a plan,
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties.
but it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people...
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you...
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment. So you'll Had I known all Hatham would give you those kind...
Look, you already know that we're all on this...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also will not
Seems you really...
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards, in my capacity as a Matra. We will
Wait, how can we...
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big...
That also sounds like something all...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success... I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee to make the whole thing more convincing. You'll need to resist to some degree. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can...
I've always treated...
Now you're making this hard for...
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the...
Well, now that you've put it... But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything... Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation.
Okay, you...
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's
Of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this...
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el-Ahmar in Port...
As many as Ain al-Ahmar? This should...
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as...
Got it! Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust...
Paimon Camp, aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know? Even if that guard doesn't know, they're superior...
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know.
How can you be so sure?
First,
The other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been...
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan, no matter how you look at it.
A reasonable
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function...
The Akasha is still in operation. So, actually, considering the power of...
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those... But things like that
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict...
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to the... Haven't you ever thought about it?
Because the Akasha controls the...
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit in However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of this... Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could switch decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled, and the Akasha lack... So, in my...
Makes sense to me. I agree.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever trapped.
I'm so glad that this is...
Next time, pay attention.
Will do.
Just remember to stay fit.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the...
This is my assistant, the Traveler.
Beep! Construct.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And...
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days, we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture... Any questions about...
None at all, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to... Get ready.
Let's go meet... have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here.
It's to show how important we think the operation is, since this is a big case for the Academia.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! Judging from those shiny weapons and...
Rahman. The Academia has caught...
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the...
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time. Brothers! For that
Scatter! Spring forth!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Let me read you a verse.
Propagate!
No rest for the wicked.
Hold the line! By royalty...
No, my sword!
Billowing surge! Rebuild! Wings of Dark!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the air.
you pitiful dendro...
I'm afraid you'll regret it.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you...
Silence!
Oh!
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send...
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
That's And that punch you gave Rahman there sure looked...
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything...
It's not the time to celebrate. Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to...
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. If we need help, Tainar, get ready for the next phase of the...
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some...
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that. All joking aside,
but where's she?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible.
Yeah, we sure don't want him.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. You should be honored. I don't...
But Paimon thought mercenaries would...
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for...
how much...
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried. Looking good! There are many kinds of smiles, but only a Let's go.
Time to act.
Over there! Let's go say hi! Kainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right, then. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by... Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already.
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just... For now, all we can share with you is...
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't... Okay. I will answer your questions and will...
Sino's name really does work wonders.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you don't need to tell me any... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the skull...
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
And what do you mean by...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask, have you...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking...
Since you asked, I'll be frank.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient.
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my
Well, you're the only...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that I will personally supervise.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academy. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor. But after talking with him, I realized that it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn, I must say. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything. It's just as the Academia said. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our—
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly... Recently, my master wrote several letters.
Hasn't he already asked you?
Yes, but there's something off about... My master will occasionally leave a few dots. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his...
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharva...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that. But I have a... The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be if the situation becomes critical.
All right.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra...
I must say, I didn't expect a warning.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing... On that note, aren't you also...
The Academia, yes, but my master is a... I suppose he's lucky to have lasted...
I see. So you noticed something was up.
This may well be how Sino became an... Also, if you run into Sino again, I think this may be some...
Okay, we'll find a chance to...
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor...
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. Just to be safe, let's check.
But we have no idea where he went!
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems...
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look.
Skills seems we found the right...
Shh! Don't... The port is crawling with Fatu...
Let's keep going and see what we...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remembered like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can... This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only...
You mean...
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port?
They were all here just a few minutes...
So this was a trap. Wait, don't
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I...
Oh no! Are you...
Let's go!
Party's DI is not a place you Fatui.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have fallen. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Party's DI...
With all due respect,
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. I may be staying at Party's DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer... It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the...
Then it seems our conversation has hit an end.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Tighnari! Beat him up!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
Right Propagate!
This isn't good.
Let me weave you a verse.
No escape.
Scatter!
Prepare yourself.
By royal decree!
No escape.
I summon thee!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The Balladeer is
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party Steel. I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch. I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words almost make you sound like... But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans... Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, she peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're... Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sewing? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, but you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be...
Ah! Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! An omen of dark times ahead.
That, and main Fräulein's laundry is still on the line.
What? Seriously? Oh! Have the Fatui retreated? Hey! What happened?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to It's all right. My wound aside, you look like...
Hey, didn't I tell you...
Just in case. Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine...
I know.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about?
The academias.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, as long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasting... I must be the least ambitious person who's ever...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left... Maybe the Fatui one...
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past...
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's action.
So, if the doctor was to show up again...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits... In other words, we've successfully completed the stage of the...
Yay!
Thank you for the help, Tighnari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party SDI. Let's continue...
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha term.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party SDI. The situation...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. Yes, so, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Oh, Kainari also asked us to tell you this message.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will...
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as...
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that a...
Huh? Wait, you...
Well...
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home.
I'll hate them, you...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I'm... So you should find someone more
But I thought all of you academia...
Then I should remind you that...
I know that. So...
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Sino doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep. The Traveler hired me. That's right.
Yeah! Say something to boost morale!
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone. I'm not...
Not at all. I was...
Judging from the group, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean... you also...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance?
Huh? What? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the... Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not... But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusan.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my...
Just remember not to say...
Yep.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super
Well said. A good night's...
Huh?
Oh.
Alright, let's all go home and get it.
Okay. So I guess that means...
Yep. Good night, everyone. Today's the Academia's Neogarbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action. Oh, hey, some
Hello, you two.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous. What about you?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all,
You just want...
it's crucial to dissipate any tension.
The only thing you're doing is being a no...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Paimon's been thinking.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer... Don't forget, today is Neogarbaha Day. The sages and core academia personnel are busy. All the Darshan's researchers have their nose when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process. Well, yes, That's just the visible side of our If precedence holds, the academia should have—
Everyone should be in position. All that's left—
Let's go. Yes.
Paimon.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you—
That's me. Is something—
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that this— And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a— Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return—
Is that so? The sages search for you, so, from the start, the sages weren't looking for—
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student—
As I expected. Please, forgive me. I wasn't thinking clear—
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you for—
What the heck just happened now?
I'm afraid I'd—
You have no idea.
He convinced himself of whatever truth he— That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions— Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Is this the academia's
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is—
there are a lot of
The academia marches to a fast beat. Just act natural.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use—
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up—
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that—
You think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we'd sneak past—
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location,
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you. Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much—
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in— It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare— The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable.
This place is crawling with guards. There's—
All right then, traveler. Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. You seem to— If that is so, then you should be praising our great work.
Trivial.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power, creating a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be freed for our nation of scholars. This is the You will never understand the rapture of having a god. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity. Care for the people, fend off sandstorms. We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have... The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all... With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed... Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to...
I'll hate them?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some... Oh, that reminds me. Here's the... It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about...
I'll hate them? So we finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Niagarba Day, I'll enter the information on...
Will be
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 9... To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets... In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, your ploy was to sacrifice...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire...
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you, judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned...
The academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company with their
Regardless, that's only a guess.
Indeed. If I'm correct, you have a sneak into the academia on should your intentions be discussed. As for Sino, according...
Even if you impugn me...
You misunderstand. Losing, however, under the...
You said that I betrayed the academia.
So flight is... Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Niagarba Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How is Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham, what are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our
What? Why do we want to get her locked up?
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the great. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much.
I can already see the pompous look.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed. That way, they can't pry any more information from. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So our job is to wake up Nahida!
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed. I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali. However, as for...
No wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal. Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost... Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? No signal again! Is it getting jammed?
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from... I want to become a worthy Archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my people and their heart, kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sursthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this spell.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, do Archons have them? Should Archons have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions.
Who are you? You're right, though. I won't...
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine when I think of everything that's...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done? Yep! So that means our next...
Nilou, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up...
All right, but if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able...
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be...
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll...
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilou, how's it going?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried I won't...
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all...
Well, thank you both. I'll have to...
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilou, we'll be here to keep people from...
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well.
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies. Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on sweets in the period.
You have a point.
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that, come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge Oh, so that's when he did it! Paimon was too nervous to notice. Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine? It's a time-tested trick of... Why are we complimenting him? Let's review our plan for this. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figure, with the doctor's technological support.
How despicable of them to rely on.
But this is also... I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the artistic performance. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyagarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Nyagarbaha Day, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information...
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the... That's pretty clever. I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how could...
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from misinformation is...
The Akasha will turn humans into machines.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan still requires a performer, right?
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this.
All right. After the guards and the Academia are gone,
then it'll be time for me and my stowaway. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the Academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this...
We couldn't do anything to them inside their coop, but
with a lioness like you,
we still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struck.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away.
Indeed. The trap.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered.
You gave such an important task to that child.
It'll be fine. Isak was... Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything.
You've got a point. Anyway.
Good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be less...
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, you only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the...
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kus...
Hey! They're here! I can see the Academia guards!
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
Huh? Did I just see something dart by? I'd better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I should go check to see if someone's hiding over there. There seems to be nothing here. Just to be safe.
Good thing they didn't find me. That was close.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali's over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh no, they found me. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge. After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the Academia. This place has long since
This is odd. The Academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarba. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen us?
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest.
Arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser...
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. What manner of trickery did they employ? How disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so
Let me check. Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Akasha indeed contains this information. How did they bypass my permissions to issue? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to
confirm? It may be a bit offensive to say this, but how can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees, if we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't greater...
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I...
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the... How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong.
What a comical sight is are. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the grands, you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and...
Sino. The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I did...
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with all hate.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my act.
Then tell me, what have you found?
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you?
No. I want you to plead guilty. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Yeah, but aren't you scared? Thinking about it, at least when Paimon thinks of Nahida
Here comes your savior.
Dia! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's,
What are you afraid of?
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defense. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Sino forced him to release less. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Suristhana. We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't. Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
They say this is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when. Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self-reflection.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good...
Thanks, you... Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge. This is really embarrassing.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom.
Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally...
I understand now. To be a better if you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar... Yes, true. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a... First things first. I need to remove the restriction. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. After all, the this might take some time. In the meantime, if we don't stop the god creation plan in time...
You might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we... How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed mind. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure... Oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's this little floaty thing?
It's a small device I put together just now. You may not need it right now, but it should be...
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied!
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. Nahida, you...
By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control, you may have... If we get into a situation where combat... I'm glad I've located where the false god is.
What is this place? Wow.
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without...
That's true.
Judging from the structure here, the project... But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't...
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doc... Instead of being interested in the end product...
The Fatui Harbingers are all such...
So... This Fatui that we had previously come into contact with his consciousness. One is the desire for a gnosis, since the other obsession is probably related to his past.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a... That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now,
it sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well. I see. Tell me more about it. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation. I see. Alright, time to go.
Work time! Let's begin!
Oz revealed by... Rain outlines your fate.
My work. Stay
Scatter! Spring force!
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
This isn't good.
I summon thee!
it looks like we can climb up these pipes. The ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it. It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
No more
By royal decree. Propagate.
Stay right there.
No rest for
Send this quickly.
Scatter. Uphill battle.
Allow me.
Frozen.
Hold the line.
You'll get frostbite.
Oz, reveal the
Flash frost. Leaving so soon.
Allow me.
By royal scatter.
Can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Have a load of this.
Oz, reveal the...
Should've get careful.
Let me weave you a verse.
Goodness. Through.
Sword! Billowing Surge!
This isn't well met. Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Wings of Darkness! Come, sever night from death!
Rain outlines your fit.
Miscalculated. This was well done. Low.
Rain cutter.
By royal decree, scatter! Germinate! Torrent, bring refuge!
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the work.
Oh no! What should we do?
Are you nervous?
If you really want to know...
Yes, I am. I feel not just nervous, but
curious?
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, and if it's a form of not, however, so to me, that's also why I love observing humans. And now, at long, I will personally experience...
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
This imposing aura.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladier's original. How much effort and resources did the sages put in? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable.
You sure are something.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power.
Hiden wouldn't feel the same thing.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between...
The strife engraved upon a gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the law.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortune. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom. Your judgment is as your existence, unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer, the God of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where you're only Come! Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War.
Churn! Oz, reveal thy... Know my soul! Propagate! Shadow Raven! Witness the power of Gua! Scatter!
Perish!
I summon... Spring Force! Allow me...
Feeble human!
By royal decree... Rain outlines it. Propagate! Billowing surge!
Tremble!
Rest and rebuild!
Burn
Oz,
to
reveal thy...
oblivion!
Know my sword!
Kneel!
Let's move out. A brash maneuver!
Tremble!
By royal decree!
Reality is pain! This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you! Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Booer.
I am the all-knowing God!
Allow me!
Burn to oblivion!
Odd, reveal thyself! Ring cutter! Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
Reality is pain!
Let's move out. Rest and rebuild!
Good riddance, cruel world.
Rain outlines your...
Scatter! Committed to memory. Hold the line. Propagate. Oz, reveal thyself.
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened. Burn to oblivion!
By royal decree! Scatter! Rest and rebuild!
Kneel!
No, my soul! I let my guard down!
Reality is pain!
Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest.
Propagate! Allow me!
Kneel!
Propagate! This may hurt a little.
Rain outlines your fate.
Burn to oblivion! Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems...
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining conscious... Forbidden knowledge? You're in difference. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge, but I'm afraid it is much more serious.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of greater...
Yes. It's very possible that she didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution... The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be... I'm just... sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a... Yes, her words were just... But now, we have a chance. We can cross the polluted consciousness, and then... We'll let Greater Lord Rukid of each of us need to be mine even with the Gnosis' protect. Don't worry, it should be...
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction of...
Wow! What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them. Hold the line! By royal decree! Scatter!
No, my sword!
Hold the line!
Rain outlines your fate.
Propagate! Germinate! Billowing surge! Look! A four-leaf sigil has appeared in the sky! By royal decree!
Huh? Let me weave you a verb.
Scatter!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Rust and rebuild! Oz revealed!
Rain outlines your fate. Ignite, fantastic! Rain Cutter! Scatter! I summon! By royal decree, wing... Ha! Terminate! Billowing surge! Allow me!
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction. Are we...
Judging from the current... We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord
No. It seems that my birth and otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance.
Hey! You've done a great job, Nahi! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Is that... Are you... Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature. Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the... Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me... Judging from your appearance, but you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. When a branch grows into a mature tree,
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't become like me. But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wake...
Come to think of it, the sages never...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired... It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. You're here seeking everything that day. Even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time,
the 7 were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected, the pain started to torment my mind. By the time had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might...
So what exactly...
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. And a form of... It came from the very bottom of the abyss. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all... If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul...
So, there's knowledge that even the...
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom.
It's truly the world's most amazing...
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared for... But... things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. And then... I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. From the very beginning.
Oh no. I've experienced that pain in your consciousness.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. Even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in... And there's no way. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next... All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait... No, I can't...
So you realize what that implies? Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. Removing me from Irminsul means... I ascend, but... This is the only way to save...
People love you so much, and... How can we just... Is there really no other way? There must...
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no...
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in... These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been... Let the world completely... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight. sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we used the power, then we removed...
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Huh? That sound...
I've been waiting here far too long, but finally I have the chance.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. What?
I left Sumeru, but I also... Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of
You mean... there are many different...
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different age. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how observation is the first step of any experiment. But observing the current world doesn't satisfy. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist.
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject? It was my experiment. So why should...
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hand. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with...
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer...
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by
I merely state... After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper...
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now, and
Awaken. Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always... Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your... Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would you...
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I... But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for... There won't be any further gaps for you to
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is your
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the gnosis. Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange... Arrogant as that is, it...
Let me ask you. Have you, in all your mighty knowledge, ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning... Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say, with negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Okay. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tighnari. Come on, Trap.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please.
It's nice to.
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar
And Paimon bets they're up.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after. Oh, it's. We're going to. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. Everyone's aware of your ability.
Anyway, let's go to the Oh, before you leave.
How many heroes should
Tighnari!
Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you...
It's fine. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as a patient.
It seems once Irminsul...
Yes, but there are still some... The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing...
By the way, we have some...
This news is hard.
Huh? You mean he was already...
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you...
Then you probably already know all of...
Celebration feat.
Huh? But didn't it... Come to think of it, you and Kale are both Sino's close friends.
Kale has taken over some of my... You see, some V...
Huh?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VI.
Huh?
Yes, he's Lesser Lord When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy. As a result, work has...
That sounds really...
There's nothing we can... But that's another topic. Back to the...
Right!
You've recovered well.
Well, there won't be any problems if the...
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well...
is a simple reply.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I was...
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon!
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guy...
Huh?
Yeah. I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is an extremely important... Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all. You have no idea how...
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, because Paimon thinks everybody...
That's right. We all think Nilu is an absolute favorite among those. Master Zubair.
Nonsense, it is not for... But indeed, we could...
Ooh, good idea.
I don't...
There's always a lot going on.
Yeah. And Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here. As for Sino, I'm not too sure about Ramon. As for Junior...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone, but you're already the second group of people I've seen.
Oh?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip.
No way, we're strictly...
Ah, I see.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have...
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought...
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me.
Well, I almost became...
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides...
Why do I feel like you don't really mean...
What makes you...
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I...
You... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets...
It seems that you really can't stand my...
Ha!
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Ugh. And don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your
Don't get me started!
So, what great building did our...
Like I need to tell you. Keep your...
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and... which is truly unfortunate, I can only Hold on, wait a second.
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people...
Ha! And you think...
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been...
Huh? What nonsense are you talking...
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage.
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilou said she she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently.
Tighnari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend—
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order—
Yeah, you're right. Huh.
Yes. It's said that when the Academia was first found, numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves— Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 among the 6 great sages. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amor—
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now?
Yes. Normally, new sage—
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connect—
Yes, about that. You didn't let me— The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage and—
Huh?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before—
Oh, all right. So you—
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the— And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar—
By the way, who was that other person just now?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar Skull, which is exactly why he always has so—
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Square.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend this—
Alright, I'll see you—
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while.
Dad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got?
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits.
Resignation?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered.
So what are you gonna do now?
I want to take a risk.
Huh? But we literally just finished one—
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan, I guess life is short. And I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a—
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that.
We just came from talking with—
Did he tell you that he suggested—
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Ugh, forget about it. I'll hate them probably just like the way I worked.
But you know, if you take him up on the— Because you're—
The Matra have all the talent they need. In fact, I chose the—
Even if being a mercenary means—
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later.
I don't wanna see.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like once the whole Dendro Archon thing is... But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me.
Huh?
Well, no, not yet.
So, have you been...
Oh, did Nilou...
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos.
Huh. It was probably... My lady has been very energetic lately.
Right, and we tend...
So what it really...
I bet the letter's at the reception.
No wonder there wasn't a reply.
Sorry to make you...
It must be something important for Nilou to...
Yes! She said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar.
Great! I'll be...
Count me in, too. But is there some sort of...
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky about that.
All right.
The feast will be held in 2 days.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting...
Oh, but...
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had... As for Rahman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he... Don't mention it.
All right, on to our... It's been a while since we last visited. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tighnari agreed to let us leave.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical chief.
And Tighnari is
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him.
You're welcome. Tighnari has excellent medicals.
But why are you just standing?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh!
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief, but you know one of the people I'm meeting is...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Roman! And... Huh? Sataria?
Oh.
Oh, well...
Don't worry.
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here.
Oh, tell...
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose I've decided to...
What?
It's not that I've given... I will no longer pursue research. I plan to leave...
Wow!
Sataria will return to support education. She can't teach everyone.
Yes. It's my hope that the Eremites can help me. That is the true meaning of education.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and the stars have always guided caravans. Thieves, soldiers...
Oh, please. Where's all...
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't...
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were lightning. Sataria. Sataria. What? These words sparked something in me. And I knew that I gathered up the courage to approach...
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though...
Lord Sino helped me obtain... My plan was able to go smoothly.
You're all doing...
Aside from that, I also have some other bit...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to... I applied for a few batches of educational...
That's exactly...
Apart from this, we must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to...
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers.
Enough about us. Are you here to...
No, not at all. We're actually here. Nila wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure whether... A celebration feast will be held in 2... At the feast will also be although...
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He would...
This feast is for you, Sino.
It's rare to see...
No, not really.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need...
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. The messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now I understand. You and the art you symbolize are not... Please keep dancing. And someday,
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how this... Everybody's already here! Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after
But we're not late, are we?
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of...
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really?
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and...
Everything looks quite...
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Whoa!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar. And everyone that came said that you saved Sumer.
Ah, feels kind of nice to be...
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job.
My lady
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something...
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us?
That's how I remember it.
It's luck that brought us together. And it was luck that led us... Moreover...
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it was almost like a performance. Everyone played their part. And thanks to everyone...
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to...
Yes! Even after being abandoned... Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No, everything you...
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this all...
Even if those two giants of the academia, those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all... If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised.
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord...
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have...
I respect our deity's decision. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most...
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some...
I did have my own motive, but it had... If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, Is that...
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got...
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed...
That's right.
Will you be happy with that one?
It's not about being happy.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay?
Thank...
Ah, there you... Well, how is it? It's the first... You see, make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me that... I can't explain why.
My lady, the grilled meat...
Yes, I also tried some fruit. What an amazing place to...
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilou invited...
Hey, lesson...
I seldom participate in such lively No. The Grand Bazaar is lively because that happy... Oh well.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you've put something... Of course, just...
It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self. The connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and the fence. I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from although you've already helped me with a lot. Please say thank you to everyone for me. But if I just show up all of a sudden, what if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful... Oh! Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the
It's me.
Huh? That fool...
Hold up, what's...
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar.
No, of course not. Are you...
Hello, Nilou.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilou?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own safety in peril. Without you, without any of you, had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only people refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. Please, allow me to present...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is all...
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should...
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
I'm honored to have been able to...
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means... Alright, since you're awake, she should be in the academia right...
Travel. What a fantastic night.
So are we. And that's...
Is there anything... Are you sure?
Huh?
About... While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some...
Yeah.
This is true. However, there must be something different about your breath.
What?
There's only one possible...
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able after the Conria disaster, just as his journey was about to reach its...
What do you mean, Fuzzy?
All I know for sure is that somebody, and whoever it is...
But even that wouldn't explain how he
Something else I noticed was that
What's a descender?
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about a very important part of the intel was about this world's descender. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother is...
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first... As for the other descenders, I still need...
Paimon!
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must... There are many questions in my heart as well. And soon, I'm very interested in your future. If fate is the ultimate knowledge...
Paimon sure glad...
The pleasure is... Alright.